called unto him the Lord.
Yeah.
He said, O Lord God, remember me. I pray thee and strengthen me.
Yeah.
I pray thee. And I'm going to stop it right there.
All right. All right.
Stop it right there. For a subject this morning, I want to use all of my help comes from the Lord. All of my help. I told you this morning, 8 o'clock, Barbara, a lot of people worry about Donald Trump. What Trump going to do. And what the Congress is going to do. But I don't put my trust in Trump. I put my trust in the Lord. President come, and president go. But the God I serve, He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. When someone really looks into the book of Judges, it is an interesting book. It is part of the Old Testament. Judges spans a period of some 350 to 400 years. When you look at the book, it asks you about the author, and it asks that the author is unknown. But if you really study the text, you'll find out that it's believed that it was the priest, the prophet by the name of Samuel, who was the author of this great book. There is a theme that runs through the book of Judges, and that theme is that all men and women did what they thought was right in their own eyesight. That's pretty bad now, when everybody's doing what they think, what they think is right. Yes, sir. When one thinks about this book of Judges, one needs to know that the Lord never wanted man to have a judge. The Lord will always be in charge of man. But you see, it was Moses that led them out of the promised land, and after the death of Moses, and a lot of folks say Moses didn't make it to the promised land because he struck the rock. That's not why Moses didn't make it to the promised land. The reason he didn't make it to the promised land because when he came out of the tabernacle and he struck the rock, he misrepresented God. The people thought that God was mad at them. This is a dangerous thing when you stand up here and misrepresent the gospel. When I stand up here, I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. God. After the death of Moses, it was Joshua. It was Joshua, the fierce leader that carried the children over into the promised land. But after Joshua's an old man, even when the Lord gave him the torch. The Lord had told him, I'm going to be with you just like I was with my servant Moses. But as it began to dawn toward the closing of Joshua's days, he called the people together. And Joshua said, let me tell you all one thing. He said, I don't know whether you're going to serve the God on the other side of the river, which your father served, the God in the land of the Amorites in which we live now. He said, but for me and my house, he said, we're going to serve the Lord. And I want to say, everybody here that's head of a household, don't worry about your neighbor's house. Don't worry about your neighbor's house. I need to clean up my own house. And for me and my house, people go around, little Tim, trying to get a speck out of my house when you got a plank hanging out of your own house. Me and my house, you're going to serve. We're going to serve the Lord. But the people told Joshua, say, we're going to serve the Lord. Sometimes people tell you just what they want you to hear. After the death of Joshua, the people began to do just what they wasn't supposed to do. They began to turn and worship other gods and marry folks they wasn't supposed to marry. And because of that, the Lord would allow them to go into oppression. You see, when you don't do things the Lord way, sometimes the Lord will put you on your back just to get you on the right track. I often tell them in Bible study, we used to go around jumping singing that song, if I'm too high, Lord, bring me down. You better have enough common sense your own self to bring your own self down. You don't really want the Lord to bring you down. You don't want that to happen. The people were disobedient, and the Lord would allow them to go into oppression. But when they got into oppression, they would cry out to the Lord. And the God we serve is so good, and He's so kind, and he's so merciful that he would hear their cry. And he would raise them and give them something that would be called judges. And there would be 12 of these judges. And these are not the kind of judges you watch on TV. This is not a Judge Mathis or a Judge Judy or a Judge Joe Brown. It's not that kind of judge. But these judges were military men. And when the judges was there, the people would do well. But as soon as the judges died back down, once again the people started resorting back to their own same wicked ways. And so it was the Lord had put the children of Israel in oppression for 40 years. And then he decided to raise another judge. There was a man there by the name of Manoah who had a wife. And the Bible says the angel of the Lord came to her, and then the angel of the Lord came to him and her. And any time you read in the Bible and say the angel of the Lord, it means the pre-incarnated Christ, the Christ that is and the Christ that is to be. And so the Lord would have her to bring forth a son. And she would bring forth a son, and she would name him Samson. And Samson would mean little son. Samson was an unusual young man. But at birth, his mother took what was called a Nazareth vow. And that vow, Nazareth means to separate one from others. And as Christians, we ought to separate ourselves from the world. We can be in the world, but we ought not to be other world. There are some places Christians just ought not to show up at. There are some things you just not ought to say. And there are some things you just shouldn't even do. If we are Christian, our life ought to be like a city that sits out on the hill. And we ought to be able to let our little light shine so that someone down in the valley, what that means, someone that's out of Christ, can come on in and find their way home. So his mother took what was called a Nazareth vow. And that vow gave certain restrictions. Number one, that vow said you wasn't supposed to touch anything that's dead. That vow said you wasn't supposed to shave, was supposed to shave your hair. And that vow said you wasn't supposed to drink anything. Not supposed to drink any wine. A lot of y'all wouldn't be Nazareth with you. I ain't going to get your refrigerator today. You're not supposed to touch anything dead. You're not supposed to shave your head. And you're not supposed to drink wine or eat grapes or even eat raisins. That was part of the Nazareth vow. Now, a lot of people who took the Nazareth vow was only for a short period of time. They could take it for a month or so, would take it for a year, but not in the case of Samson. His vow would be from birth all the way until death. Samson was an unusual man because he had some unusual strength, but he also would have a lot of weaknesses. And on one day, as his family was traveling to a little town of Tina there, he seen a woman. Samson had a weakness. He had a weakness for women. And automatically he decided he wanted to marry this woman. I guess you would call it love at first sight. But my mama warned me about that. She said, boy, everything that looks good ain't good for you. Everything shine ain't gold. And you can't tell a book by looking at the cover. Samson decided, I got to have her. And the parents tried to convince him not to. But they gave in, and Samson decided on the wedding feast for his bride. And on one occasion, as Samson was making his way down to the city for the plans, a roaring lion jumped out at Samson. And when the lion came out, the Bible says the Spirit of the Lord came down upon him. And Samson would tear the lion apart just like a small goat. And as he would make his way to the town, there were young men that were all preparing for the wedding. And in those days, men often played games with riddles. And Samson said, I'm going to give you a riddle. And any of you young men can decipher and can tell me in 7 days what this riddle really means.
All right.
Then I'm going to give you some of the finest garments that there is. But in case you can't solve the riddle,
all right,
then you must give me the 30 pieces of garment.
Yeah.
And Samson gave him the riddle. He said, out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet.
Yeah.
Well, they pondered over that. The only person that he would tell that would be his bride to be.
Yes, sir.
And so for day in and day out, the men pondered over that riddle. And finally, as it approached the 7th day, they went to his bride to be, and actually what they did, they threatened her.
Yeah.
And they said, if you don't tell us the riddle, then we're going to burn down this house of yours.
All right.
Well, she gave in to him, and she told him the riddle. So on the 7th day, when Samson came back, the young men were there. The young men said, Samson, we think we can solve the riddle. They said, Samson, you told us out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet. And
all right.
Samson, we want to tell you that means that was allowed. Samson was upset about that. But he realized the only person who could have said that was his bride to be.
All right.
Samson got up so mad he left.
Yeah.
He left and went back home and left all the wedding plans just as they were.
All right.
But as he got home, over the next few days, and days would turn into weeks, he began to think about what he had did.
Yeah.
As the songwriter said, if you think you're lonely now, just wait until the night comes. Samson began to think about it.
All right.
And what Samson did, he decided, I'm going back now to claim my bride to be.
Well,
and when he got there, as he knocked on the door, the father didn't want to let him in.
all right.
But the father said, Samson asked for his bride to be. The man said, too late, Samson. And Samson said, what do you mean it's too late? He said, my daughter's already married. Samson said, well, who did she marry? And he said, she married the best man for your wedding. And that's why I say you have to be careful sometimes. Everybody come to your wedding don't mean you're well. It don't mean you're well.
All right.
Like I tell people, everybody come to a funeral not coming for sad songs and to bring flowers. That's when you have to be careful who you let pray over you. You never know what they're praying for. Samson's best friend, the best man in his wedding, Samson got so upset he went out and he caught 300 foxes, and the Bible says he tied their tails together. And then he set them afire, and he let them run all through the grain field, and therefore he burned down the grain field of the Philistines. Well, not only was he burning down the grain field, but he was burning down their money. And I don't care what folks say, whether back then and now, folks are funny about their money. And I tell folks, I play about a lot of things, but I don't play about my money. Samson, they was mad at Samson because he had burned down the Philistines' fields. You see, the Philistines always had the advantage over the children of Israel because they learned how to perfect iron. And they could take the iron and make weapons out of them. And so Samson, they decided to turn Samson over to the Philistines. But just as that was about to happen, there was 1,000 Philistines coming towards Samson. And Samson decided, I'm not going out this way. And he seen the jawbone of an ass laying down. But the Bible said the Spirit of the Lord came down once again. And Samson took the jawbone of an ass, and 1,000 Philistines did he slay. After doing that, Samson went on and he visited the house of harlot, which is a prostitute. And after he left there, he was going to another place. And as he was making his journey there, he seen another beautiful woman, and he fell in love with her. This woman was named Delilah. As I said, Samson had a weakness. He had a weakness for women. Amen. But that's how the devil always works. He's always going to come at you at your weakness. If you don't smoke cigarettes, he's not going to come at you with cigarettes. If you don't drink, he's not going to come at you with alcohol. He's always going to come at you with the weakest thing that you want to have. And so there's a beautiful woman there by the name of Delilah. And although Samson, the Bible says he fell in love with her, she did not fall in love with him. And what happened, the men came to her and said, if you can reveal and get Samson to reveal where his strength comes from, then we have 1,200 pieces of silver to give to you. You see, people will sell you out for nickels and they'll sell you out for dimes. And see, although Samson thought that she loved him, she had love on her lips, but she had poison in her heart. She came to Samson and said, Samson, do you love me? And Samson said, I love you. And said, if you love me, Samson, tell me the secrets of this strength. And Samson said, I'll tell you one thing. If you tie me up with 7 bows, 7 new bowstrings, and bowstrings are made from the intestines of animals. If you tie me up with 7 new bowstrings, then that's the source of my strength. And she tied him up, and that night she had some Philistines hiding in the back room. And she woke Samson up and said, Samson, the Philistines are here. And Samson immediately broke the bowstrings, and Delilah realized that Samson had fooled her. And so she came back at him the next night and said, Samson, don't you love me? Samson, you need to tell me the source of your, just tell me the source of your strength. And this time Samson said, I'll tell you what you do. If you tie me up with something, tie me up with some new rope. Just tie me up with some new rope. That is the source of all of my strength. Well, she tied him up, and she did the same thing. She said, the Philistines are coming. And once again, Samson broke through the new rope. Well, she didn't give up like that. She came back the 3rd time. Samson, don't you love me? Tell me, Samson, please will you tell me? Tell me what the source of your strength lies, Samson. Samson said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I got 7 locks of hair. Now, if you take these locks of hair and you twist them up and put them in with a nice loom and tie them together, that is the source of my strength. Well, she did that, and the same thing happened when the Philistines came. Samson did still have his strength. But then the last time, the Bible says she came to Samson and said, Samson, I thought you loved me. And the Bible says day after day, she began to nag him about telling her the secret. In other words, the heat was on. Finally, when you read the text, the Bible says it came that Samson would lay his head into her lap. And I'm going to tell you, man, anytime you lay your head into her lap, you're going to be in some trouble. The text says, into Samson's lap. There's a thing called exegesis when you lift the text, but eisegesis means when you put into the text. I can use my imagination. I can imagine what happened when Samson laid his head into her lap. I can imagine the sweet words that she was saying to Samson. I would say after a period of time, Samson started telling it all. He told all of his secrets. And then what happened, she has the men to come in as he slept and cut off his hair. And as Samson was now awakened, the Philistines would come in to get him. And he really is now has no strength. And not only do they take Samson, but the Bible says they gorge out his eyes. And Christian Arabic version say they burned him out his eyes. But now they have Samson, and they take Samson down to the city of Gaza.
Yeah.
And down in Gaza, they put chains on him.
Well.
And they would connect those chains to a big old stone.
All right.
And there Samson would pull the stones as an animal, as he would grind the grains down into wheat. But one needs to know when you are a child of God, and Samson still was a child of God, that it's not over until it is over. Down there in the temple, they began to have a festival. And this festival was there. They were celebrating the God by the name of Dagon. And they were down there saying, Dagon, we thank you, sir, for you have allowed us to get Samson. You deliver Samson into our hands. The Bible says they began to drink and their heart was merry. And anytime the Bible says the heart was merry, that means they had got drunk. Well, there was a problem. I have a problem with the God they were serving by the name of Dagon. Dagon was supposed to be a sea god. When one studies about Dagon, he was the father of the Canaanite god by the name of Beulah. The top part of Dagon, he looked like a man, but the bottom part of Dagon, he looked like a fish. Well now, but I have a problem with a God that has eyes and he can't see. I have a problem with a God that has ears and he can't even hear. I got a problem with a God that has hands and he can't even feel. Because I'm going to tell you something about myself. Sometimes in the midnight hour, when I've cried myself to sleep, and sometimes when my friends have left me, and my loved ones have turned their backs on me, I need somebody who will hear me when I call, and who can catch me before I fall. Well, let me tell you something else about Dagon. Dagon had the bottom that looked like a fish, but if you throw him in the ocean, he couldn't even swim. What good is a God with a fin that he can't even swim? But the God that I serve, he don't need to know how to swim, because the God that I serve, he has the power to walk out in the water, and he can calm a storm and a raging sea. What manner of man is this, that he can win and the waves, they obey his will? Well, what I like about this story, when they thought that they had Samson, Samson told a little old boy there, told that boy to lead me down for the pillar. And when he got down for the pillar, he began to pray a prayer. He didn't pray no long prayer. You don't have to pray a long prayer. You just got to pray a sincere prayer. God will. Does anybody here know that God will? Oh, God will. Samson began to pray a prayer. In that prayer, he asked for two things. The second thing he asked the Lord for, he said, the Lord to give me some strength. And every once in a while, when you're going through the midnights of your life, you need to ask the Lord to give you some strength. If I can just hold on until tomorrow, if I can just hold on through the night, if I can just hold on until tomorrow, then everything, is gonna be alright. Well, the first thing that Samson asked for, when he got ready to say his prayer, he told the Lord to remember me. And I don't care who you are, and I don't care what the situation is. Every once in a while, you need to ask the Lord, here I am, Lord. I say, here I am, Lord. I'm down here waiting, and I'm waiting on you. And I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing until you come. Well, the Bible says, after Samson prayed that prayer, the whole building began to tremble and 3,000 Philistines. He killed more Philistines in one day than he did in the 20 years that he was young. But when I look back over the story, I want to tell something to all of us today. You see, when you're going through the trials and tribulations of life, when your back is up against the wall, you need to understand it's not over. It's not over till it's over. Don't give up on God, because God ain't given up on you. It ain't over until God says it's over. But finally, I need to tell you one other thing. And I'm going to my seat. Down through the years, we always been told that Samson's strength, it came from his hair. But Samson's strength did not come from his hair. You see, when Samson was a child, he took out what was called a Nazareth vow. And that vow was a promise between him and the Lord. And as long as he kept that vow, the Lord would give him that strength. But when he broke his vow, he cut off all of his head. He broke it with the Lord. But Samson learned the hard way. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Well, let me tell you where his help came from. When Samson got ready to fight the lion, the Bible says the Spirit of the Lord came down on him. Well, now when Samson got ready to fight the Philistines, the Bible says the Spirit of the Lord came down on him. Well, when Samson had his hands on the pillow, he didn't say a prayer about his hair, but he said a prayer he put it up into heaven. If you want to know where Samson's strength comes from, I already know where it comes from. All of my help, I said all of my help, all of my help, and all of my needs, it comes from the Lord. Anybody here knows my Jesus? Anybody here? Do you know my Lord? Ain't God good? I say, ain't God good? Every once in a while, now we on this journey, I tell the Lord, send it on down. I say, send it on down. Lord, let the Holy Ghost. I said, Lord, let the Holy Ghost. Let me tell you something about the Holy Ghost. What the Holy Ghost will do for you. It's going to run into your feet. It's passing in the hand. These doors that I have. These doors I have. The world ain't given. And the world ain't taken away. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of folks out there. You've tried a lot of things. You've tried a lot of things in your life. Some have tried drugs. Some have tried sex. Some have tried sober. But let me tell you one thing. If you need help, I say if you need some help, I know a man. I know a man. I know a man. He'll fix it for you. And the reason I know he'll fix it for you, he fixed it for me. And if he fixed it for me, he'll fix it for you. He'll fix it for you. And he'll fix it for you. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? He'll come down from the sky and wipe the tears of eyes. You are his child, and he cares. Everybody knows that he cares. I'm so glad that he cares. Ain't God good? I say, ain't God good? So woke you up this morning. When you know where all your help comes from, I'm going to say one other thing, and I'm going to my seat. When Samson had the little boy, he told that little boy to take me by the hand and lead me on. Well, every once in a while, I got another friend. I said, I got another friend. And I tell that friend, I call him Precious Lord. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, and let me stand. I am tired, and I am weak, and I am worn. Do you know the name? Do you know his name? Hear my call, and you hear my cry.
after such a powerful message that there may be someone that's looking for something, that's been looking for something, and it hadn't been working out. But I invite you at this time to try Jesus.
Try. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's all right.
I got some witnesses in here that can try Jesus. We know he's all right. This is your opportunity.
Oh yeah.
To reason within yourself that all the stuff that in the world that I tried, it didn't work. So I'm going to come and see what Jesus is all about. Hallelujah today. Is there anybody else that wants to give their life to the Lord? Is there anybody that's looking for a church home? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else that's fighting whether or not you want to stay in your seat? Or come on and give your life to the Lord. Or maybe you think you want to wait till another Sunday. But I come to tell you, time